you could tell that classes had just started because not a lot of students had many tests or didn't have much homework tonight. 2,500 students came in the building. I'm grateful, appreciate every one of them. They're gonna see good basketball all year long. You know, Vanderbilt is, Coach is doing a terrific job with them. That backcourt of Lee and Naismith can really score. They're gonna win games this year. I'm not happy with how we played, particularly in the offensive end, particularly in the second half. Just not very sharp. 1 for 9 from 3, and it's just a little discombobulated. We can get better. We will. We're a good team. Still not very good.
Bruce, how important was it to have a good rebounding night, especially considering how well they were shooting?
Well, we rebounded the ball well. The last rebound that Isaac Okoro got was a man rebound in the game. And then I'm always on D'Angelo to make plays defensively and not hope they miss. And he made some really good defensive plays tonight. He really did. Switched off on some guards, kept them in front. Obviously makes the play late. So, good stuff.
Bruce, you talked about him being more aggressive. He took the ball to the basket a few times there too. You rather like seeing that, didn't you?
He did, yeah, he did. He handled it well and played with more confidence, and that was really positive.
What did you see from Isaac Okoro tonight? Okoro had 23 points.
I told her, Matt Norlander from ESPN, I said, we don't have 5 seniors. We have 6. He plays like a senior. Knows how to defend, knows how to communicate, not afraid of the moment, makes big plays. Obviously, he's so much fun to play call for because he can do things inside and out. And every time he puts the ball on the floor and takes it to the basket, he scores or gets fouled. He scores or gets fouled. And he shot 14 free throws tonight, but he's really hard to keep out there on the perimeter.
They shot 50%, scored 79 points, the most you've given up this year. Is that because they're so good offensively, or are you disappointed a little bit in your defense?
I think both. I think we had some guys get big boyed. We had a couple guys play great defense. They're going to find us. They're going to find those. They're going to find holes. And I think the guys that got exposed can play better defensively. I do. I'm encouraged by that. I'm disappointed with the way we're shooting the basketball. Missing, just getting good shots. Guys are in the gym, guys are working at it, but there's a difference between taking them and making them.
Talk about the importance of Austin hitting his free throws tonight.
Austin was great. I mean, shot the ball from the foul line, to go 9 for 10, shoot 90%. That tells you how hard he's worked. You don't go from a career 50% free throw shooter to shoot 9 for 10, and he's about 70% now. Plus, he spent a lot of time in the gym. He changed his stroke. Ryan Langford, my graduate manager, spent a lot of time with him. We simplified it. I kind of made him change it. I made him simplify it, and then they did the rest of the work. So I'm obviously not real happy because I just didn't think we played very well. And I know we need to play better.
How do you feel about the character?
Georgia at home, at Alabama, at Florida. It's all right. Played hard.
How do you feel about the character of your team, though? You had the 14-point lead, they came back and tied you up, and then you made some plays there at the end.
I think the guys did a good job. We hung in there, didn't panic. Made enough plays to finish the job.
How big was that first half from Anthony, especially after Austin picked up that second?
Anthony was tremendous in the first half. Thanks for asking that question, Tom. Austin was a huge part of our game plan. Really felt like we had an advantage inside. And when, all of a sudden with, 15 minutes to go, whatever, he's 14, maybe, I don't know, whatever it was. he gets fouled in the post all the time. And it's challenging when we get stuff called in a perimeter and they just, hold him in there. But he still got to the foul lines and did a great job, making his free throws. But when he got in foul trouble, Anthony McLemore comes in, and we took advantage of the way they guarded ball screens. He popped, and he knocked a bunch of shots in. So it's without him, we're down at halftime for sure.
Winning a senior class now in Auburn history, just what does that mean to see how far these guys have helped bring the program along?
Well, I think that, first of all, it started with Austin. Started with Austin Wiley, making the decision to come here. Could have gone anywhere in the country. He had the Pied Piper effect. These seniors have a chance to have not only the 4-year, but the 3-year and the 2-year. And they've already got the 1 year. So we got a lot of work to do to get the best 2 years. That's the one we're missing.
You said that Anthony's contribution is more than just stats as a spark. How do you describe that spark that he gives?
When you play a center and he's able to step out and knock down shots, that's really, really hard to guard. And that travels. That lets you beat the best teams in your schedule. And so, if we make, 5 for 20 and Anthony's 2 for 3, good coach probably gets him 6 shots, not just 3. But he adds a dimension to our game that we're struggling with right now.
Coach, what'd you think about Isaac Okoro's dunk there?
It's worth 2 points. It was a good look. Mike Burgomaster actually, we were running some of that stuff, and we're getting Javon downhill, but we thought more size getting downhill would be better. Mike put that in my head, and we came out, and Coach Pruitt, the two of them, and it was an easy call. So we started to get Isaac downhill to attack the rim or throw out of the stuff they were doing to bother us. So, Vanderbilt played their defense was different than anybody's gonna play us. They play that way all the time, so they're pretty good at it. We hadn't really played that way very often, but what Isaac Okoro did is the way to beat it.
We good?
Thanks.